Okay, guys, what I want to talk about is something that people don't really talk about, but will make a huge difference, especially for your straight ankle locks. And it's talking about putting the joint that you're attacking in a place of weakness. And what I mean by that. So, for instance, with jiu-jitsu, right, we're always trying to get the best leverage, use the technique. And if my elbows are in, I'm strong. If my elbows get away, I'm weaker, weaker, weaker. Okay? If my arm is in here, it's strong. Weaker, 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 weaker. With my joints, when the joints are in tight, that's when it's the strongest. But if I can make a joint by pulling the joint, just my finger, it's strong. But if I start pulling my finger out, it's getting weaker and weaker and weaker. Because what we're doing is we're taking the slack out, that's what I call it, taking the slack out of the joint. Well, we're going to do the same thing for the foot lock. I can do the same thing for an arm lock. So if he's just sitting here and I take his arm, he's strong. But if I pull the arm out, it makes the arm weak. So we're going to do the same thing here with our ankle locks. How do I take the slack out? That's with this new leg positioning that we talked about. Instead of the old school way of doing this, now with this leg inside, whenever I have any type of grip, whether I'm too high, I can always, with this controls where my body goes on the leg. Okay? So if I'm too high, I can simply slide myself or push myself down. Once I'm at the leg and I'm down here at the heel where I have my stopper, I've got the stopper here. But once I get down here to the heel, that's a stopper. Okay? And with my arm always in tight, I won't go over the heel unless I want to. So I'm now going to take my inside leg and I pull. You see his toes go down because I'm basically pulling his foot out at the ankle socket. That's making him weak. So whenever I'm here with any type of straight ankle lock, when I pull myself or push myself away, it puts his ankle at such a weak point that when I take the slack out, I can tap him right there. Very little movement. As opposed to without doing that, now I'm having to tap. Very different than when I'm pulling away. You see the look on his face. When I pull, I take the slack away. Always a tight grip. Take the slack away. It will increase your effectiveness. I don't even know what fold, but it gives you much more power by putting him in a place of weakness. That's real technique. That's when you're not using strength. That's a pure technique. So think about that, working on that to take the slack out, but all your straight ankle locks will make a huge difference in your finishing rate.